Playboy Carti, Kendrick Lamar, good credit. Let's talk about it.
Pepsid Complete knows that food is one of the best parts of game day. That is, until heartburn strikes. Thankfully, just one chewable tablet of Pepsid Complete provides dual-action heartburn relief with an antacid that starts working instantly and an acid reducer that lasts all day. So you can stay focused on that second helping of chili without worrying about heartburn. All day based on 8-hour symptom relief studies during the day. Use product only as directed.
How y'all doing? Welcome to Let's Talk About It, Music Reviews Season 11. You know, for Monday night, I wasn't thinking about posting 2 episodes, but guys, Playboy Carti dropped 30 fucking songs. I can go harder than that. You know, we don't got to be lazy we don't got to be lazy. I'm not going to be lazy this week, so 2 episodes are coming out tonight, and I wanted to do another episode on Kendrick Lamar. Look, we talked about Pop Out. You heard my thoughts about Pop Out. I really do enjoy that intro track. So good. But guys, we're talking about good credit. This is the third fucking Kendrick Lamar feature. I mean, that is absolutely insane to think about. 3 fucking times Kendrick Lamar's in this album. And honestly, that's kind of fire. I'm not even going to lie to you, you know. And I'm not the biggest fan of Kendrick Lamar. You know, honestly, I wasn't the biggest fan until now. I ain't even gonna lie to you. You know, it took until GNX, and it took until that rap beat, and it took until, honestly, with these really cool features that he does. So, you know, it's taken me a little bit to really appreciate Kendrick Lamar's stuff. You know, because, you know, I'm just gonna be honest, guys. I've been listening to other music, but today we're talking about Playboy Carti, Kendrick Lamar, good credit, and honestly, this is the perfect combo.
This episode is brought to you by State Farm. From your morning podcast to your afternoon playlist, State Farm knows you personalize your entire day, and that's why State Farm helps you personalize your insurance with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. It offers coverage options that help protect what you care about most at an affordable price just for you. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
So good, so good, so good.
Just in and so good. Thousands of spring finds up to 70% off are at Nordstrom Rack stores now. And that means thousands of fresh reasons to rack.
How did I not know Rack has Adidas?
Vince, Calvin Klein, Rag & Bone?
Obsessed. Why do we rock? For the hottest deals.
Save on Madewell, Kate Spade New York, Sam Edelman, Joe's, and more. Great brands, great prices. That's why you rack.
You know, Playboy Carti is rapping his ass off, and Kendrick Lamar is also rapping his ass off. So this is honestly one of the more rap deep cuts on this track, which is really enjoyable. You know, if you wanted a more rap track focused from Kendrick Lamar, well, honestly, you got that. You know, first you got the ad-libs going crazy, then you got the little singing R&B stuff that he's been doing recently, and then you got good credit. Good credit comes in, kind of sneaks in. You know, this verse feels like it sneaks into itself with this beat. And honestly, kind of killed it. And we're going to go into it. We're going to talk about it. So starting off with my first point, let's talk about Playboy Carti. Playboy Carti's coming in the beginning and just delivering a really nice verse. I mean, I really enjoy the vocal style that he's switching. He's switching his vocal style as you're listening to this song. And I think it just really brings out the tune, really brings out, you know, the listening experience. I mean, you are literally listening to like a fucking painting as you're listening to this. I mean, holy fucking shit. You know, the way that the ad-libs are just placed here or there, and it just brings up the beat. It brings up the atmosphere of the track. You know, it actually gets you involved with this, you know, Carti world that this is kind of, you know, displaying here. So I really enjoy that. I really enjoy, you know, that, you know, he switches his vocals up, but he also switches his flows too, which, you know, is always something that I appreciate about Playboy Carti, whether, that it's switching up to a more, addicting flow, or it's switching to a more faster flow, or he switches his vocals completely, it's more singing, or it's deep voice. There's so many different variations of Playboy Carti, and I think the variation that we get here really comes together and really shows out. And, pair it up with a beat that is just angelic to listen to. You got the fun sample in the beginning. I think it's sampling a video, and like an older video. It's sampling the Good Credit thing, and then the beat kicks in, and these like synths are just raging in. These drums feel like they're just like dreamy to listen to, and I think it just really makes this overall experience of the production is so good, and plus you have the vocals that just go absolutely insane. So I think Playboy Carti really sounds good on this beat. And I also love that too, that this beat doesn't stay the same, even though we got this kind of angelic synths going on, but it kind of changes up, and we get a little bit of that beat switch up, and the drums switch to a more trap vibe here, and then the synths get darker. The bells and whistles really start pouring out this beat. And that's when we get to my next point, which is, this hook, the body's hook. I really didn't expect to be saying the body's hook, but
I was never really a runner. The way I see running is a gift, especially when you have stage 4 cancer. I'm Anne. I'm running the Boston Marathon, presented by Bank of America. I run for Dana-Farber Cancer Institute to give people like me a chance to thrive in life, even with cancer.
Join Bank of America in helping Anne's cause. Give if you can at BofA.com/supportAnne. What would you like the power to do? References to charitable organizations is not an endorsement by Bank of America Corporation. Copyright 2025.
This episode is brought to you by Walmart. New beauty is in bloom at Walmart, and it's all about springtime radiance. From Drybar, Tula Skincare, and hundreds more available online, Walmart has the premium brands you want and this season's on-trend products for flawless, glossy hair and hydrated skin. Big name beauty brands? Check. The things you love? Check. Find trending spring beauty and all you need to look and feel gorgeous at Walmart, on app and online.
Literally, it is a hook. Before Kendrick Lamar even comes on here, we have a Playboy Carti hook, and let's talk about that next. Now, this hook, in my opinion, is really fucking good. It's simple, it gets to the point, and I think the vocal style on the hook is really fun, really gets stuck in your head, and I think this hook overall really works pretty well. I like the vocals here, I like the flow of the hook, and overall, I'm going to say this, one of the best Playboy Carti hooks out there, in my opinion. I mean, this is really good, really entertaining to listen to. Just gets stuck in your head. You're easily able to, sing it or rap it. More rapping it, to be honest with you. But let's get into my next point, which is Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar, in my opinion, had a really good verse. I mean, this one was a really good verse. I mean, it's the typical Kendrick Lamar rapping verse. We got a lot of flow switches on here that just sound absolute fire and just overall bring a really good experience. I mean, Kendrick Lamar is one of the best rappers out there, so am I really all too, is Kendrick Lamar not going to sound good on this beat? No.
My dad works in B2B marketing. He came by my school for career day and said he was a big ROAS man. Then he told everyone how much he loved calculating his return on ad spend. My friends still laugh at me to this day.
Not everyone gets B2B, but with LinkedIn, you'll be able to reach people who do. Get a $100 credit on your next ad campaign. Go to linkedin.com/results to claim your credit. That's linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply. LinkedIn, the place to be. Because
the beat switches, the beat gets a little bit more darker for Kendrick Lamar to jump onto. And I like also the vocal switch-ups that Kendrick Lamar has, and then those, flow switch-ups really come through. So I'm going to say this, Kendrick Lamar's performance was overall pretty fire, pretty good, and I think if you wanted a more rapping, if you wanted more Kendrick Lamar rapping, I mean, this is perfect right here. I mean, he starts rapping his ass off on here. I mean, if you think this verse is really short, it is not. I mean, holy shit. I didn't expect Kendrick Lamar to really be going crazy on here, I guess. And, hey, we listened to Mojo Joe, and then you listen to, what was the Backdoor. You listen to Backdoor, And those are good tracks. But and then Kendrick Lamar comes on here and just starts rapping his fucking ass off and keeps going. I mean, the flow switches come in, and honestly, I'm going to say this, pretty good fucking performance overall, really fire, and just, in my opinion, kills it. I mean, yeah. And then we get the hook again. The hook comes in, and just overall, guys, when we talk about this song, Playboy Carti, Kendrick Lamar coming on to do another song together, Good Credit. I think Good Credit is a really good track. I think you should check out Good Credit.
Good night, itchy eyes. Good night, sudden sneeze. Good night to your symptoms of allergies. Zysol is the allergy medicine you take before bed. It provides powerful relief while you rest your head. Not just all night, but all the next day. Zysol keeps working, keeping allergies at bay. And without those annoying symptoms disturbing your rest, you can wake up the next morning feeling your absolute best. Remember, be wise all. Take Zysol. At night.
This episode is brought to you by Coffee Mate. After watching this season of the HBO's original series, The White Lotus, this is the tropical getaway I needed. One more pina colada, please.
Hey, you're not on mute.
Oh, I thought I was in paradise. Turns out, it was my Coffee Mate. Coffee Mate Pina Colada and Thai iced coffee flavored creamers. Inspired by the newest season of HBO's original series, The White Lotus. For the love of coffee. Try now.
Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh-tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is? Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.
And overall, I'm going to give this track an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10, what y'all think about it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? I don't know. Let me know. Guys, thank you so much for listening. If you're on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your podcast at, make sure you follow, turn on notifications. I'm always dropping new content every single day. And hey, guys, we got more Playboy Carti stuff. We got more coverage coming from that. Also, I am going to be doing another movie review probably sometime this week. I know I missed last Saturday with my other show, but I will bring that in. I'll just slot it in with one of these throughout the week. We'll see if I get it done or not, or maybe it'll be this weekend. We'll see. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for listening. I'll see you later. Have a good one. Bye.